introducing here the fastest world's microSD.
Absolutely.
Is it something that you are presenting here at Mobile World Congress?
So my name is Pridgeon. I'm with SanDisk, and I'm pleased to announce the world's fastest microSD card. This is the first card that's able to reach transfer speeds up to 275 megabytes per second. That's nearly 3 times faster than anything ever before. Now, really what it's geared for is if you're recording things in 4K video with your action cam or GoPro, the big challenge is it takes a lot of time to download the content from your card. So what we've done is we've invented and launched this new card that can cut the time 3 times faster, so it's going to dramatically reduce the time, and it's going to save you time when you transfer that high-speed content.
How did you do it?
Okay.
What was the mystery?
So it was a miracle. The reason that we were able to do that, this card uses a new standard called UHS-2. And essentially what that means is the card has a new specification, and you can see on the back of it there's 2 rows of leads. Now these 2 rows of leads enable a card to live up to this new specification that essentially lets the card run much faster. So as you've captured this high volume content, and you want to move it off your device fast, this is the perfect solution for that. Now the way it works is I have my microSD card, I've taken it out of my drone or my action camera. The next thing I have to do is I have to use this USB 3.0 adapter. So the card slides into the back of the adapter like this, and now you can plug it into your system, and that's what gives you the UHS-2 speed from the SanDisk Extreme Pro microSD card.
Is it already available on the market?
Now, we're launching the card tonight here at PepCom, right before the Mobile World Congress Conference 2016, but the card will ship in the next 30 days. So anyone that's interested in this card, look for it in stores or online in the next 30 days.
All over the world, everywhere?
All over the world, you'll be able to find a SanDisk microSD Extreme Pro card.
Do you have any specific features for the drones? Because it is something new, it's a new trend.
Now, that's a very good point regarding drones. So we see more drones. It's really one of the fastest growing categories of cameras out there. So when we talk about drones and action cameras, the biggest challenge they have is you actually have to remove the card from the drone and download the content. So that's really what this card is made for. It's made for those drones, those action cameras that have captured that 4K video, but now you need to transfer it fast. So really, this is the perfect card for a drone. So that's a very good point to mention.
Yes, because it is a totally different segment.
It's a totally different segment, and what people don't realize is that once you've captured all that content, a huge bottleneck could become downloading the content. So this card is specifically designed for GoPro, drones, and action cameras that you want to move that content very quickly. Now the key, as I said, it's 275 megabytes, and that's roughly 3 times faster than cards that are on the market today. So you can dramatically reduce the time to transfer that content with this new card.
Are you the first company that is doing like that, or the competition is following you?
Well, what happens at SanDisk, we try to stay ahead of the competition. So for example, a few years ago, we launched the world's first micro SD card, actually the first full-size SD card. And this will actually give you a better example of what a full-size SD card, those 2 rows of pins. And usually we're able to stay ahead of the competition, but the competition is close at our heels. What makes SanDisk different from any other memory card company out there is we make the memory, the controller, and the firmware, and those are the primary 3 components that are in a memory card, and our cards are trusted by more professionals than any other card in the world. So at SanDisk, we really stand behind the reliability of our memory cards, and we do try to stay ahead of the competition.
How do you see your role in the middle of the mobile industry?
That's a very good point, is how do we see our role in the middle of the mobile industry is at the core of all the devices that we see here at Mobile World Congress, whether it's a smartphone, whether it's an action cam, whether it's a drone, it's going to have something to do with memory. Because we're all taking more pictures, video, 4K video than ever before, and we need either higher capacity or we need faster cards to help manage that content, and SanDisk is at the foundation of solving both of those issues.